highest priestess, whose beauty deemed even the goddess famed radiance. Poseidon, the lord of seas, Athena's divine uncle, consumed by wrathful desire, he violated Medusa within the temple's innermost sanctum. When Medusa sought justice from Athena, the goddess thundered, "How dare you desecrate my sanctuary?" Athena first transformed Medusa's hair into venomous serpents, then cursed her gaze to turn people to stone. Still unsatisfied, the goddess beheaded Medusa and mounted the severed head on her bronze shield. Thus did Athena secure her unrivaled glory in the temple. From then on, Medusa's visage became figurehead of ships, her terrifying face grazing warships that plied treacherous seas. Mariners believed her petrifying gaze warded off greater evil, the perfect paradox of terror as protection. Few know. Medusa became Nemesis incarnate, her severed head whispering vengeance through the soft winds.
This is Europe's finest carriage. These moth-eaten cushions wouldn't impress a provincial innkeeper.
Appearances deceive, Monsieur Bombini. This carriage, Imperial Radiance, requires 27 horses. The mightiest Chinese emperor's carriage uses about 8. With the longest wheelbase ever built, it surpasses England's new trains in spaciousness. From Paris to Marseille, 1,000 kilometers, will arrive at the second sunset, so smooth is its motion. Your claret won't spill a drop. Conceived under the late King Louis XVIII's decree, this marvel took a quarter century to forge. 25 years of smith's sweat and engineer's madness crystallized in rolling majesty.
Louis le 18. How long since anyone spoke his name? Oh, only he could commission such a carriage. Of all the French kings, no, of all the European monarchs, only Louis demands greatness. Speaking of him, makes my tears brim like fountains.
Yet your eyes remain dry.
Even Fontainebleau springs parched with age. In my prime, my tears could have swollen the Atlantic's girth by an inch.
May I ask your age?
78 years.
Your vigor mocks the calendar. Yet one age is most men. Field hands weather like storm banthawks by 50. Foundry men crumble like old bricks by 40. What secret preserves your bloom?
How dare you compare me to peasants? I am nobility.
My apologies.
Destiny bends old men's wheels. Their backs break like cartwheels. Pity them we must, for misery chooses its victims.
Who's in
God
charge
ordained.
here?
No wonder they wither. Nobles bear burdens, peasants bear fate. Through prayer alone may souls find rest. Pity indulges are out of fashion. Salvation was simpler with coin.
Enough, priest talk. Is there a damn sword or not?
My apologies. Are you registered for the tour of Imperial Radiance?
That's a ticket. You the boss?
Merely Madame Hannah's assistant. She engaged me last week to ensure your comfort. General Marmel, is it? The description matches perfectly. Please board.
Down for Maxite, old man.
This age breeds ill manners. State your name, soldier.
Look at my applets. Major General Marmel. You will address me as such.
This blade marks sword nobility. Any fool can earn general stripes.
Enough piecing contest. Where's the damn drinks?
Water, orange cardio, or Chateau Lafite, General Marmel.
Chateau Lafite, obviously. Only proof to drink that orange CC water.
Real men drink brandy. No surprises a garrison rat sticks to watered wine.
Why wasn't brandy on your list?
My deepest apologies. A snifter of Hennessy, perhaps.
A snifter! Since when do garrison rats lack the courage for real drinking?
Bring the whole goddamn bottle. Let's see if you blue blood can handle real liquor.
Splendid. Do as the soldier commands, my dear. Let's see if his guts match his mouth.
This seems unwise. Moderation would be prudent.
Your move, General. Drink it like real men.
Your turn, old fool.
Alas, my aging constitution forbids such excess. A soldier's capacity indeed. But now, on to our 600 miles journey to Marseille. Oh, Mademoiselle, should your promises of smooth travel prove false, our queasy general here will provide comic relief. Best ready your buckets and basins for him.
You will pay for this insult. Let me challenge you in a duel.
Gentlemen, this carriage tolerance no bloodshed.
Behold this farce. Witness the caliber of men the July monarchy offers. A pistol-gripping drunkard whose hands tremble like aspen leaves. Duel? He possessed not the ancestral right to cross steel with sword nobility.
Mark my words. Old fool, this isn't over.
Steady now, General. Let me secure your firearm before you shoot your own foot. Accidentally, of course. Let me get you a glass of water.
Good afternoon. Imperial Radiance carriage.
Correct,
Back with
and
you.
behold, an imperial buffoon as bonus.
Oh, excellent. Seems I have at last found my footing.
Found your footing? Laughing at man, are you?
Gentlemen, while unaware of your quarrel, I must caution against unwarranted provocation. A judge's mantle compels me to maintain due decorum at all times.
Oh. How edifying.
Gentlemen of your standing command the highest respect. I trust you honor that respect with proper dignity. 2 days in shared quarter demand civilized conduct. Squabbling serves no purpose but to degrade us all.
Well said. Order sustains civilization. Without it, we descend into chaos.
Come off it. Military honor is a true bedrock.
Oh, how ironic. The garrison rat, invoking honor, he long since bartered.
All passengers present at puncture. Imperial radius is cleared for departure.
A carriage of such grandeur for 3 guests?
This exclusive arrangement guarantees the pinnacle of travel luxury by Madame Hannah's explicit design. 3 distinguished guests were specially invited for purpose soon unveiled. She has prepared the gift which will prove the most interesting.
Oh. Most interesting, I'll have you know. Usually translates to worthless trinkets.
Mademoiselle, anticipation warms me. And while I'm most grateful to Miss Hannah for the opportunity, I must say that such velocity challenges even the hardiest of constitutions. I'd better close my eyes to adjust this giddy feeling.
Imperial radiance achieves an unprecedented 80 kilometers per hour.
No horse hit 80 kilometers. You can't have anything about horse from me. That's black magic.
The Imperial Jester always requires his prop. Unbelievable.
Survive Channel's wars. Hunt down by Brunt. Your poison, old snake.
Your reflexes on a sword nobility. Might I inquire your name?
What choice have we? This cursed journey binds us to this buffoon. Monsieur Pinot, Vicomte de Brioni, sword nobility, at your service.
Retired Justice Pinot. Might the General confirm his military credentials?
Major General Marmel, you're a decent Pinot. Not like this old relic, still bubbling about sword nobility. Dig your own grave already.
Honor's flame means naught to buffoon. You illiterate, impious wretch. Nobility's curve and nobility's code preserves divine light in this Sodom. But what would you know of sacred duty?
Monsieur Chamoret. Principles demand unwavering loyalty, like statues carved in stone. Ha! Forgive my professional habits. 40 years on the bench really do rewire the mind.
Well said. You know, since Rome's decline, I find the judges wield godlike mandate. And, wouldn't you say, soldier, that oathbreakers deserve the noose?
Oh, fossil. I bled more for law than you ever did. Thanks for the fucking National Convention abolished the title in 1790. Yet here's Strut. Some mouth-eaten nobility playing dress-up. Where's your fucking legal respect? Nobility just dried up aristocratic seed of dead ancestors. Land-grabbing lords sucking farmers dry. Merchant barons trading on royal patents like licensed bandits. Thanks for the July monarchy. My appellates were earned at gunpoint. My last commander bought his commission. That leech got his title only because got his command only because of his title. Fucking travesty.
General, though no sedition yet escapes your lips, The peril is palpable. July monarchy may not restore nobility's ancient privileges, but Louis Philippe I, the so-called citizen king, son of the Duke of Orléans, holder of 3 ducal titles, Orléans, Nemours, et Valois, ascended the throne by divine birthright. General, I suppose your contempt for aristocracy borders on lèse-majesté? As a justice of 40 years' service, I must warn you that I've pronounced capital sentences and transportations for loose tongues, and your epaulettes won't shield seditious speech.
Damn, this harsh, right?
Good evening, esteemed guests. Welcome aboard Imperial Radiance. Welcome to your journey to the judgment. At 80 kilometers per hour, this carriage shall neither slow nor stop nor rest. 27 tireless horses shall ride eternal till the journey's end. Together we shall revisit the most unforgettable tale you buried. Come, walk through the nightmare. Come, return to the raft. Come, go back to the hell.
Who speaks? Reveal yourself!
Come out, damn
Damn
you!
you!
See me now. The tribunal begins.
Tribunal? For what crime?
You were summoned to present Justice Pinot. They stand accused. I am the plaintiff.
Coerced adjudication violates judicial ethics. Lower your weapons.
Your gavel will silence my guns. If you're ruling.
My hand! My hand!
Control that noble screeching, Monsieur
Ah!
Champagne.
Monsieur Chamoret? Not Brugini?
All will be clear. Major, silence that wounded people.
Oh!
Chamoret? The Medusa's captain? You must be...
A soldier obeys. I command this carriage, gag him.
You order, General? By what right?
Show me your pocket watch. Now. Does my authority require your validation?
It does.
Unbuckle his sword. Cast it at my feet. And stop that bleeding. Justice, it's your turn. Ban the general. You'll find a rope beneath your seat. Quake! The stage is set. Commence proceedings.
Justice withers at gunpoint. This charade defiles the law.
The virtue is noted. Now transform principle into verdict.
Very well. Let the tribunal convene. The session of the Imperial Radiant Circuit Court. Might the accuser state her name?
Jacqueline. Jacqueline accuses Chaumartin and Mahmed.
The court accepts Jacqueline's accusations against Monsieur Chamoret and General Marmel. The tribunal is in session. Mademoiselle, state your charges.
25 winters passed. In 1816, when Napoleon's shadow still chilled Europe, the British surrendered St. Louis to France. That Senegal's port was Louis XVIII's reward. To reclaim this reward, Louis dispatched a fleet. 4 warships bearing Senegal's new governor and garrison. And this man, Vicomte de Chaumartin, commanded both the fleet and its flagship, Medusa. Yet this Vicomte has never served, never sailed. His commission flowed from royal favor and blue blood, not competence. On June 17th, this overconfident fool abandoned the other flagships. To raise the fire winds, Medusa sailed along, denied his chivalries, removed his gag. Let listener hear his defense.
Correct, girl, but my commission bore the king's seal. Naval loyalty outweighs nautical skill. Contents beyond your feminine grasp. Must a monarch rehearse statecraft before the coronation? Do parents rehearse child rearing? Authority requires no justification. Had the boatswain simply done...
Incompetent kings and parents are bound, but you redefine folly. Had you heeded any warnings? Had a single soul dared brave descent? Would Medusa still have sailed along to ruin? That fatal order sprung from your arrogance. Your officers merely enabled it.
The court commands silence! Tribunal tolerates no mockery, General.
Can't help it.
Does this satisfy the tribunal's dignity?
15 days to voyage. Medusa go course. How did that fatal error occur? General Manuel? Oh, for tribunal's record, Lieutenant Marmel served as lookout.
I graduated from Naval Academy, trained in gunnery and crew command. Yet they dictated me as a lookout. 30-foot climbed up to the mast with dizzy spells, forcing an aquaphobia aloft, only because my blood lacked blue blood and inbred privilege. So yes, that trembling lieutenant you see, staring at the empty horizon till dark. No fucking books, no fucking voices, just fucking void. Damn it.
Your rage is justified, but leash that calm. No physical enforcement justice.
Judicial decorum must prevail. But since you insist, Mademoiselle, I yield to your kindness. Continue, General.
Day after day of flawless weather, checking for the course wasn't my concern. As my duty, scan for pirates, enemy sails, or even our own death fleets. Nothing. 10 days of empty horizon. The Atlantic lay like polished glass. No winds, no swells, no even skulls and flying fish. Just Medusa sailing silently.
How did Medusa go off course, Barons?
By no deliberate error, but on that boundless ocean, calm so absolute, so featureless, no mortal could hold the right navigation. It was impossible.
Where was your navigator? Your sextant? A fleet commander claiming navigation's impossible? This is 19th goddamn century.
The instruments, they simply couldn't.
Major Mamel, you served with the navigator. Explain your course.
Gladly, by God, I will tell the truth. This fossil here preaches noble wisdom while playing the fool. Never met his equal in idiocy. Not before, not since. This illustrious commander heard the navigator's job high pay, wield influence, secure promotion. So guess who got the post? His wife's cousin, a pork butcher from Wuhan.
Vicomte, does the general's testimony hold water?
Partial truth.
The pork butcher needed 2 deputies. Gravely trained, he called them. So his wife's cousins got the job. A thief and a loan shark influencer. Behold, our noble commander's dream team. Expected them to read the sextant. It would be lucky if they could even tell where the sun is. But their combat skill, first rate. Anyone who muttered against our illustrious commander or failed to bow a bit less than 45 degrees got navigational correction in the brig. That's how 3 Sucks ruled Medusa. Silence became our true course.
I never authorized those appointments. My instructions were clear. Hire proper navigators to compensate for your incompetence.
You planted the fucking nepotist, then expected his scum to play fair? Bullshit!
Swearing warrants corporal correction, General.
Unnecessary justice. Swearing has its place in truth-telling.
Judicial decorum must prevail. But since you insist, mademoiselle, I'll discipline the disciplinarian.
Oh, no.
Now, July 2nd.
Stunned, July 2nd. After the mast I climb. Scan the horizon where the sun lights the sea. There, the land, the coastline. Sit down like lightning to report. Commented, coastline sighted.
Your actions, Barons.
Historical accuracy is paramount.
When the report reached...
Action, Vicomte! Assume your role! General, prompt his testimony.
Abandon him, Justice.
Commented, coastline wide.
That means... that means...
Stop already!
Don't.
Useless ever. Let me play both parts.
What?
Commented, the coastline, clear as day. Siphon be Dublin, precisely as planned. We found our course. With all due respect, this might not our destination. What of it? Land is land, is it not? I commented. So we make for sure. I'm sick to death of this floating prison. But commented, there's no harbors, only cliffs and breakers. Since when does landing require docks? Run her boat onto the shore and disembark. Commented, docks vital for mooring any cabin boy knows that, but when I try to argue, let me channel the navigator stuck. Fuck you guys! Get the hell out! Language of Buddhists, blame history. Scabby dog! Question the commandant, I will cut your fucking tail out! So I left. Later, learned the commandant ordered. Steer linear course for sure.
Vicomte, do you attest to this commendable authenticity?
Oh, memory falters. An assistant navigator shouting? No recollection whatsoever.
That's steer linear course, your command.
Just for utmost urgency. Merely sought shore leave, for all.
So Medusa ran aground, inevitable as tide. Yes, the navigator's a rabbit homes. Yes, the commandant's a bloated swine, but 400 souls aboard. Seasoned sailor, naval man, executed a suicidal course. Not one voice of dissent. But before she struck the reef, I watched men rowing like demons, officer embezzling orders, both swine wholly stoning the deck. The first mate draft the landing port course. We all knew grief awaited, but yet we labored expedite our doom.
You dare, Marmel! Treacherous incompetence like you deceived me! You knew the reefs waited. Why mute your cursed tongues? Why bend like slaves to my order?
I've asked myself every night. What cowardice possessed us? You had but royal parchment and 3 snotty flatter. We had 400 muskets and cutlass at hands. Why did we let your insane decree stand? Why was the absurdity executed with military precision?
I know why. Justice. Permit me.
The floor is yours.
You believe the soldier's holy duty was obedience. However monstrous the order, you and your comrades planned to ally. We merely executed commands, absolving yourself of all consequence. But you understood. It was never 400 against the 4, stand against the chivalry. Instantly, you became the enemy of all. Not for challenging madness, but for defying authority. Why should you alone possess courage? Why you, the sole sage? To resist was to brand 400 men, cowards and collaborators. You'd be the first flying to the sharks. You knew this truth. That is why you dared not break the scent.
What devastating indictment! What ruthless logic! A speech to pierce the hardiest of souls. Mademoiselle, abandon these theatrics. The court awaits your oration.
When Medusa ran aground, live up to your actions.
I summoned the officers. Medusa had 6 lifeboats, theoretically holding space for 250, but with 400 souls? We gave the order to build a raft for 150. Thus, lifeboats towing this raft, all 400 accounted for, salvation for all.
Through a seaman's eyes, how did you think about this plan?
A shit-stained decision. His fucking officers, a goddamn farce. No admission of fault, no surrender of command. We provided real solutions, like ferry crews for shore in relays, signal for rescuing, or right at anchor for passing ships. All trembled by this coward. His only creed is, no tarnish on my honor, no begging bow. Rot in hell!
Bullshit! This transcends my honor. My commission bore the king's seal. If we begged aid, a national humiliation. To question me is to question the king's infallibility. I protected France's glory. You, traitor, sulling about facts as if they... sulling about filth as facts. You insult every bit of our country. You command treasonous stupidity!
Justice, the Brian, violence all the crime.
Ah!
And then what happened, Mama?
Use some Ropes and timbers lashed together a raft.
The raft of Medusa.
Exactly. Finished on July 5th. 6 boats towed that damn hawk into the open Atlantic.
Who rowed the boats? Who the raft?
Some
How
the,
to submarine?
some the boat, others to the raft. I don't know.
All nobility, officers, and essential boat crew in the lifeboats. Soldiers, cooks, deckhands, condemned to the raft. How did you manage supplies,
But I can't remember everything.
I shall remember. 6 lifeboats with your officer class. 2 crates of oranges. 3 casks of biscuit. 6 barrels of fresh water. Well, the raft. 148 souls. Only 1 sack of Weevil Redden biscuit to 4 casks of water.
Yes, but are you suggesting a fair share? That's absurd. Since time immemorial, officers' rations exceed the men's.
Marmel, your narrative duty calls.
Indeed, General.
So, then we sail. 6 boats at the towing line strained this goddamn hawk. And the raft,
What happened?
the raft fell apart. The lashing rope snapped. Timbers buckled and swelled, as none of us know more about raft building.
When the raft shattered, men spilled into the sea like scattered cotton. Shattered scales from careening timbers. Bodies dragged under by the eddy. Some of them died instantly, others faced crueler fates. Screaming for rescue, only gulp ground as waves rammed their heads beneath the swell. Not a rope thrown, not a boil over. They fought the currents until the cold seized their hearts. One clung to life for 20 agonizing hours, surrendering finally to the Atlantic's frozen grave.
A calamity beyond comprehension. Vicomte, the burden of responsibility falls squarely upon you.
Why no rescue attempt?
The lifeboat I was on originally used a rope to tow the Medusa, but when the raft fell apart, only a single piece of wood was pulled behind the rope. I had no choice, and the sea was strewn with pieces of wood, and if one tried to venture into that area, the lifeboat would be sunk. Even now, I have to command it. Ordering immediate withdrawal, preserve 42 lives. A commander's bitter duty.
Major Marmel, where stood the hero?
General, your meticulous testimony so far has honored these proceedings. This sudden reticence, quite unnecessary. Rest assured, for in this tragic debacle, no shadow of culpability falls upon your service record.
No shadow of culpability. The truth was a quarter of section of the raft held firm. Still more the beholder on Marmel's lifeboat. Validate this testimony.
Yes, but
Lieutenant Marmel sat at the stern. His words recite them. You built like the submarines. Our boat alone remains tightened we cannot tow that rock. Decisive action required. And without consulting, what did you do? You jerked your naval cutlass, severed the hawser, cut the Raft's only hope to salvation. And the rest of the story. All 6 lifeboats fled, abandoning the raft. Only when the last of one died did the dawn grudgingly break. 117 souls remained. Survivors checked supplies. 2 water casks gone. Only 6 barrels of wine hoarded. That sack of biscuit. Half a biscuit remained. By day 3, thirst and hunger knelt down. Overnight, more survivors vanished. How? I don't know. Day 4, dawn. Man cursed, nights chill, and days scorch. Day 5, one exhausted. The cook, 8 months gravid, knelt, begging food, pleading for her child's birth into this same cursed world. Day 6, most of them experienced hallucination. They shout loudly and were thrown into the sea without creating a single. Day 7, someone killed their companion, drank their blood, and even shared a cup with the cook. They ate. Human's flesh was sun-dried and swallowed raw. Day 9, a person who refused to eat those jumped into the sea. Day 10, every living person has already eaten human flesh and drunk human blood. Day 11, everyone glared fiercely at others, watching how to kill them when they are unprepared. Day 12, protecting the cook became prime law. Hope to plan an untainted life born upon the raft. Day 13, the cook sees a knife incised in her own gravid abdomen, layer by layer. Her skin, muscle, uterus, without any hesitation. She wrenched the infant free, gnawed through the umbilical cord with bared teeth, and raised that blood-slicked child toward God's absent sky. They surrendered her breath. At that exact moment, a passing ship pierced the horizon. Only 15 people left on the ship.
148 souls, whittled down to 15.
15 condemned to carry hell with them.
Who are you? How come you know so many details? Who are you, really?
That's the truth, not the squash. Your living flesh.
Surely not. The Raft-born child.
Yes, I am that very child. 25 years I lived in the shadow of hatred and death. Grew to adulthood. Planted by vengeance. And at last, I seized this moment. Did you truly believe you could evade judgment? Chivalries covering behind a wife's name. Marmel, branding yourself a hero. And you,
Seize her! Seize her, or share her grave!
The guns! The guns!
Find her, General.
Monsieur! Atlas incarnate! This strategic feint!
My earlier performance of betraying you both, gentlemen, a necessary tactic to lower her guard. My profound apologies.
To brave prose for stranger. What vicious beast, what fuels this laughter?
You deem this justice righteous that he'd risk his neck for strangers?
Was he on board?
In what capacity? I recall no justice on the roster.
Convenient memory lapse, Monsieur Chevalier. Even your benefactor escapes recall.
Benefactor?
After Medusa's wreck, who presided over your court-martial?
Precisely. I presided over your court-martial, Vicomte. By royal mandate, I rendered your verdict. This case and I are inextricably bound. Coincidence? Impossible. She engineered my precision with... It was diabolical. The precision with which she made me present. Had I not acted, her next target would be me.
Now you stand accused, Peanut. You justice without conscience. You who dragged the law into the sewer, owing to royal decree and aristocratic pleas. Chivalry bashes those souls, and you, your court-martial, impose a merely 3-year sentence. 3 years! Lord died for hundreds of souls. Where was your fealty to French law? To her betrayed citizens?
Mademoiselle, your tirade stirs not a ripple within me, nor a mote of remorse for judging the Vicomte. As he rightly declared, how could a girl fathom the profundity of His Majesty's command? Do you understand that appointing him commandant tested the Navy's loyalty? True, the Vicomte was unfit for command. Any seeing eye could attest this. Even as General Marmel said, the Vicomte can be called fool. Forgive my candor, sir, yet herein resides the crown's brilliance. You see, a battle-tested admiral could have led this fleet and would have been welcomed with open arms by officers and crew alike. But how to gauge whether their obedience came from reverence for the crown or mere respect for professional merit? Thus, our king chose the Vicomte, a person whose ignorance of navigation was only eclipsed by his arrogance. And only by imposing such a commander and seeing his most deranged orders obeyed could the Navy's loyalty be irrefutably measured. When I presided over his court-martial, I knew legal culpability was absent. Because he served the crown's true purpose, testing loyalty. In reality, Chameray, I prepared for full acquittal. But the king's messenger urged, quell the public fury, sacrifice is needed. Thus the 3-year sentence. Vicomte, a political necessity, and my profound regret.
Your Honor, all these years I have missed the chance to express my gratitude.
Your Honor, your words awakened me. I now fully grasp the fundamental truth. This shall greatly benefit my career. I know how to proceed now.
Your villainous transcend mortal king! Go to the hell! May the eternal hellfire scorch your living flesh. May domestic impale you on stakes of shame!
And you shall see none of it!
Canaille. Pray your last, then wait in hell.
I fled!
What?
Steady! We breathe.
Oh, get us off this demon coach!
Yep, I will check the coachman.
Oh, Your Honor! How have the years treated you?
Life offers every blessing. Health unwavering, lands prosper, grandchildren thrive. Oh, if a genie offered wishes, believe me, I'd wave it away.
A genie. My lot proved lesser. My wife, long cold in the grave. A son a son estranged.
Devil's work.
And I drown myself in wine.
Devil's work!
What ails you?
Oh, this carriage! Oh, this goddamn carriage!
speak
Speak
plainly.
plain, man! There's no coachman bring the horses, no wrist bind them.
Impossible.
What powers this hell carriage?
The phantom steeds. They run ever faster and faster.
Steady! A solution exists.
How?
Shoot the horses, one by one.
Good idea.
The coach slows.
Good idea. You aim true? If not, return my pistol. Black magic!
Black magic!
Blitz after blitz flies.
Piercing through the steeds, one by one.
Without obstruction.
Nothing stops them. Not a single drop of blood spills.
No mark upon the horses from these bullets.
They keep running. I move faster and faster.
Their legs blaring into the phantom, disappearing.
We cannot stop this.
We cannot stop this!
I was not that child, born upon the Raft of Medusa. If any bond exists between us, it was the shared date of our birth. Because of this birthday, the tale of the raft haunted my childhood. I devoured newspaper accounts. From that era, I beheld the painting. I even sought out survivors. Listening as they recounted every harrowing detail. One night, months ago, a dream seized me. An infant came to me. This child, its head grotesquely large, its body pitifully small, its skin naked, pink, like some ugly, naked morat. This child spoke, "Vengeance, vengeance, avenge me." I know this is the infant, my twin, born upon the raft. It told me an infant should be pure and untainted. Yet, still I could, within the womb, drunk human blood, fed on human flesh, fallen into the abyss from which no salvation rises. He came with 27 horses and a carriage. These 27 horses, their origin unknown. Their coats burned with a Satan radiance, their vast, innocent eyes with unshed tears. They stand utterly, motionless, silent. I know not what branched sprays took this equestrian form. When I would walk, the child vanished, and its 27 horses and their carriage remained uncaught in our waking world. 27 horses, raced without cease, defying exhaustion. 27 horses stormed all barriers, all restraints. They gallop on, relentless, until this entire carriage plunges as one into the abyss. Hatred, it bursts all impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my testimony. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember this. We are all aboard the raft of Medusa.
first one, and we'd love to have your suggestion, and feedback. You can find our Instagram to talk with us. Thank you so much. If you like it, please tell your friend to come. Thank you.
Tomorrow at 3:30.
Oh, and I have some fridge magnets and stickers. If you want some, please come to find me.
And we also have a show tomorrow, so
Yeah.
Watch it again.
Thanks to the amazing behind the scenes people as well. Makeup, costume.
Yeah.